Run Away With Me, Girl, Volume 2 review. The first volume, Run Away With Me, Girl, introduced us to Maki and Midori, two girls who dated in high school and then lost touch before reuniting 10 years later. Their lives have changed substantially since they've been apart, with Midori now being engaged and pregnant, but it's not all happiness, and we rejoin them in Volume 2 to find out what's next in this heartfelt story. Having realized there's romantic tension between them, at the end of Volume 1, Midori declares that she and Maki should stop seeing each other once more. Maki is understandably devastated by this as Midori also broke their relationship off in high school, but it's not long before Midori shows up in front of her again. The more time Midori spends with Maki, the more she grows uncomfortable around partner Tasune, realizing slowly but surely that their relationship is destructive and dangerous, but she has no idea how to approach Tasune without him flying out the handle, nor does she want to fully confide in Maki about the situation. Thankfully, Maki's friend Komari invites her and Midori to visit her seaside home for a few days, which gives Midori the perfect opportunity to leave her cares behind for a short while. Maki, meanwhile, is happy to spend more time with Midori, but she is also looking forward to spending some time away from her family and co-workers. No matter what Maki does, her mother is encouraging her to settle down and get married as a way to lead a normal life. And her co-workers also find it stranger how little interest Maki shows in finding a partner. Of course, this is all because her own dreams of nothing but running off with Midori. She is not about to abandon anyone either. Thankfully, Komari is someone who knows all about Maki's troubles and has lent an ear whenever Maki needed to vent about her feelings for Midori. So by this around Komari, the girls might have to hide their relationships or sexuality. This trip goals gives them a chance to breathe at that and by themselves or wondering how to be true to themselves and reach the happy ending in each mission. Volume 2 of Run Away With Me Girl is just captivating and its initial outing not only is the way to finally get to meet Komari, but when you heard plenty about in Volume 1, we get to spend time developing her story alongside Midori and Maki. This is just a character who's there to support our main cast and help them find their way, but she has problems of her own that our heroines can help her figure out. It starts together neatly in a way I wasn't expecting at first since the trip came out of nowhere, but at the end, the girls are ready to head home with renewed determination in their hearts. Another thing I was happy about in this volume is the fact that we spent last time in Tasune. Too worried that the author is trying to make us sympathetic to his situation and how he treated Midori, due to the way some scenes and are framed this time around, but at the whole, we don't spend enough time with his character to know for sure. I hope that we don't end up in a situation where the author has Midori out to be the bad guy, and all this because it's clear an abusive relationship and it will not be the right message to send readers. We have to wait and see how things wrap up next time. Run Away With Me Girl Volume 2 comes to the West thanks to Kodansha and continues to be translated by Kevin Steinbach with letter by Jennifer Skrapuropa. The translation reads well with no issues to note, and there are several translation notes at the back of the volume. Color pages are also once again included at the end of the book, rather than the beginning as you might expect. Part 3 of the series is just releasing in English and is being marketed as the final installment, since Kodansha are replicating the Japanese paperbacks, rather than the 4-volume ebooks version that also exists. Overall, Run Away With Me Girl Volume 2 offers plenty of development for our heroines, while also giving Komari a chance to stand in the spotlight. If you enjoy Volume 1, then you certainly want to continue following the story of these two women as they're trying to figure out what they want out of life and stand beside them in the journey. 8 out of 10.